In this video, I am going to show you how to create a wire armature. Let's take a look. Before you start creating a wire armature, for best results, you will need a skeleton to base it on. If you are making something that actually exists, like this chameleon, you can often find an image of a skeleton online. Just ensure that you are using an image that doesn't appear distorted due to the angle of the limbs. Alternatively, if you are making something that isn't real, such as a fantasy creature, you can draw your own skeleton. Having an image to work from, the size you want your piece to be, will help you get the proportions correct. Just remember, the armature will form the inner skeleton, so your finished piece will be larger than your skeleton once you have added your fibre to it, so make adjustments to the size of your image to allow for this. Once you have your image or drawing to work from, it is time to work out how you can bend and twist your wire to create a strong armature. I do this by tracing on top of the image, marking where the joins in the wire will be. I also shorten all the lengths so that the wire ends before the extremities, such as hands, facial features, feet, top of the head, end of the body, end of the tail, etc., so that the wire does not get in the way when I am shaping these in the needle felting stages. My video called An Introduction to Using Wire Armatures discusses this in further detail. I will add a link to this in the description. As you can see, I am only drawing where the wire will be. I am also marking where I will join two pieces of wire with a dot. And I am only drawing the legs in the foreground of this picture, as the ones in the background will give me distorted proportions due to their position and the angle of the image I am using. Once you have created your plan, it is time to start cutting, bending and twisting your wire to create a 3D version of it. I am now going to show you how I would create this in wire, so that you can apply the same methods to creating your own armatures. First, I am going to start by making the spine, which will then attach to a second and third wire for the legs. First, I fold the wire for the spine in half and pinch the fold with some pliers. This ensures there will be no sharp ends pointing out through the head of the finished chameleon. Next, I twist the wire together to give the neck section of the spine extra strength. I keep checking the length against the plan I have drawn to ensure I am getting the proportions correct. As I near where I will be joining the second wire for the front legs, I stop twisting the spine wire to give me room to twist the two of them together. Taking the second wire for the front legs, I start again by bending this in half. Then open it slightly and hook it over the wire for the spine. Holding them firmly together, I then twist the right-hand side wires together and then the left-hand side wires together, with a few twists each to securely attach them. Again, I check this against my plan to ensure the legs are starting in the correct place. Then I pull the leg wires forward out of the way so that I can continue twisting the wire for the spine. Once I reach the point where the back legs will be, I attach a third wire in the same way as I did for the front legs. Once the wire for the back legs is securely attached, I continue to twist the wire for the spine to form the start of the tail. As the tail will taper towards the tip, I then cut off one of the pieces of wire partway along and twist this around so that only one wire goes towards the tip of the tail. After checking against the plan, I then cut the end and fold it in on itself so that there will be no sharp wire poking through the tip of the tail. Next, using the plan as a guide, I bend each of the front legs, snipping the excess wire off and bending in the sharp ends. For the back legs, I first measure the length of the chameleon's pelvis against the plan, and then twist the two leg wires together to create it. Then, using the plan as a guide, I bend the back legs, snip off the excess wire and bend in the sharp ends. And here is the finished armature ready to wrap with fibre. If you will not be using any wet felting methods, you could also wrap your wire armature with some pipe cleaners to help the fibre grip the armature as you wrap it. For more information on choosing types of wire for armatures, both for needle felting and wet felting, please watch my video called How to Choose Wire for a Wire Armature. To ensure you do not miss future informational videos or tutorials, please subscribe to my channel. You can also come and join the Flock's needle felting community on Facebook. There is a link to this in the description. I hope that this has been helpful. If you have any questions, please pop these in the comments.